So in case you guys are wondering what it's like to travel during a pandemic to Manila and the requirements that are needed, I'll be sharing with you guys our experience and what we had to go through and hopefully make your traveling experience a lot smoother than ours. The country we came from was the US, LAX to Manila. Upon check-in, you have to show your passports. So me and Kayla, we both used our US passports. But with that, we had to also provide the original copy of our NSO birth certificate, which is like the official birth certificate, indicating that we were born in the Philippines. In addition to the passports and the NSO birth certificate, they also give you a checklist before you board and fly. So this is the checklist. Okay, so first on the list we have the Trace app. So we didn't end up using the Trace app during our trip, but I would still recommend downloading it and just creating an account just in case they require you to have it. And second, we have hotel quarantine reservations. So we printed a copy of our reservations just to show the airline. Third on this list is the Manila PAL eSIF. So here you have the QR code for non-OFWs and non-Filipinos and OFWs. So you scan that, fill out all the information, but it's really important because once you arrive in Manila, they will require you to have that code. A little more about the Manila PAL eSIF, which is the third thing on this list. It's a really long process. It's a 14-page questionnaire that has questions about you, your vaccination, where you're staying, where you've been the last 30 days. So that took some time for us and we had to restart because we were on the page for too long. After that, you have the electronic health declaration card. So that's the fourth thing on this list. And that is also important because they will be collecting that once you arrive in Manila before you get off the plane. Fifth, you have the e-health locator form and arrival card. So again, on this paper at the bottom, you have the QR code. So you scan that, fill out all the information, and just submit it. No need to screenshot or save a copy of that. And the last on this list is the passenger health locator form. However, I do not remember filling it out or using it at all during the trip. Before you get off the plane, you have to go through an inspection. So they check your temperature and they collect the health declaration card, which they also give you on hand so you fill it out on the plane. Things that you have to fill out once you arrive in Manila, you have the Bureau of Customs, that paper, and then the arrival card and the health declaration form. So after leaving the plane, the first thing you do is you present the QR code from the PAL eSIF. Then you have to sign an undertaking which basically states that I understand I have to go through this quarantine process and I have to take the swab test on the 7th day. Just landed back in Manila with Kayla. To schedule and pay for your swab test. So the swab test is 3,500 pesos as of today, which is about $70. This is the card we got after we paid for our swab test. So we arrived here on July 30th. So that's the first day, that's considered the first day of quarantine. And on the 7th day, which is August 5th, we have to swab test in the hotel.
Inhale. Yeah. Next. Okay.
The 9th day, we get the results, and then we send an email to PAL and to the hotel. And on the 10th day, which is August 8th, we check out of the hotel and we fly straight to Dumaguete City, which is our final destination. You proceed to immigration, and from then on, you proceed to the hotel. So if your final destination is outside of Manila, such as Dumaguete City, you have to visit this website, espass.ph, to check if that city requires you to have a TCP or travel coordination permit. So this is what the homepage looks like, and you would want to go down to the LGU travel policy table on the right hand side. and then you type the province where you're traveling to. So Negros Oriental. So here it says the policy is restricted and using of S-Pass. Yes, so restricted means it needs a travel coordination permit. So in that case, you want to go on the left side and click here to check requirements. So it'll bring you to this page. So are you an APOR? I put no. Are you in an ECQ or MECQ area? So currently Manila is in MECQ, but in this case you want to put no. And what is your current location? So this is where you put the location of your hotel, and after you put the final destination, so Dumaguete. So here it'll say you need to apply for a TCP, and you go down, it gives you all the LG requirements. So after that, you can register to apply for a TCP. It'll bring you back to the home page, and on the bottom left, you can create an account. And from then on, you should get an approval within 24 hours after you submit all your info as well as your negative swab test results. During traveling, I recommend you get one of these. It's like a see-through folder to keep all your important documents in. It was really helpful for us. Anyways, that basically sums up our process and what we had to go through in order to get from LAX to Manila. So back to our 10-day quarantine.